back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. Just the one. Your runestone is what? Canas, darling dear. In the reverse, this is represented by the Hermit energy in Tarot, darling dear. Somebody's concealing some intel from you, some information, darling dears. This concealment of the information, darling dear, is going to give you false hope to a situation that lacks creativity, except for when they're trying to what? Hoodwink you, darling dear. Represented by the letters K, I, and C, the numbers 36, 37, 38, and 39. This is also what? Bringing a lot of codependent energy. Somebody's trying to keep secrets, darling dear. Trying to give you what? A quick run through with what? Doppelgangation intel. The planetary energies as you kick your way into the next 48 hours. My big cat, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Venus, the goddess of love and money, is in what? Versatile Gemini today. Your curiosity leads you in many different directions. Your restless spirit tugs at you and reminds you to keep it moving. There is so much more out there to see. Later in the day, Venus in Gemini trines Saturn in Aquarius, which adds some more realistic expectations to what you've got going on, darling dear. Your energetic planetary portfolio encourages you to take a steady approach to finding long-term solutions to what? Immediate situations, especially when you've got what? The skullduggerous in your hemisphere. Not telling you all of the true. Right, let's get your ancestral message. We're going to use these soul cards. Base of the deck. Somebody's not leading with honesty. And honesty is what we're asking for. Let's dive in, darling dears. One card, please. We saw guilt just flash up then. Somebody's trying to guilt you out, darling dear, but not giving you the full truth. You have to lead with forgiveness, darling dear, in order to what? Call judgment on the situation. You're going to have to find forgiveness in your heart in order to reach your abundance over the next 48 hours. My big cat water signs. It says what? I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. They want you to be blocked, darling dear. Possibly from what? Moving out of a tight situation where you're with your abundance. Why? They've got the evil eye of Sauron on you, darling dear. If they're telling you they love you, it's a lie. It's a lie. They love what you bring to the tableau, darling dears. To the tableau. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some tarot on the table and see what's going on for my big cat water signs over the next 48 hours. Base of the deck. This speaks about rushing in. Or trying to rush away from a situation that's been what? Positively heartbreaking, darling dear. It's also speaking about what? Strong words, possibly a bit of the passive aggressive that's been what? Being bandied around in your hemisphere. The Knight of Swords on the balls of its feet, darling dear, running. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, darling dears. It also speaks about an attack. But you are what? A fearless warrior. You defend yourself no matter what. Whether you're right or wrong, you defend yourself and let the cards fall where they may. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, darling dears. Somebody doesn't want you to take your abundance and get on the balls of your feet, darling dear. To run. Energy around my big cat water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, my intuitive signs that feel it in their heart. Yeah, we've got the what? The Death card. You wanted to end the situation all in order for the rebirth of you, darling dear. The Death card in the upright Scorpio energy. One of your brethren, darling dear. It also speaks about feeling depression because you want to transform something in your life. It also speaks about divorce or ending a situation is going to feel like a divorce. It also speaks about what? Life-changing events, which is going to cause you sadness, but it's about letting go in order to have what? A fresh start, the rebirth of you. And it will be a blessing in disguise. Something about someone in their 50s. Wonder what's that? What does that mean to you, darling dear? Clarify the Scorpio card. Baby. Yeah. Enter Brock Pocketers, darling dear. Somebody's been what? Taking all of your skrillers.com. It also speaks about your mental health. This also speaks about a mental break. My big cat water signs. Your health is your wealth. You've got the Ace of Pentacles on its face. This is about what? Rescinding an opportunity, not wanting an opportunity that's being offered to you. It also speaks about being amongst the greedy, where you have to take what? A loss in order to have the rebirth of you in a situation. Yes, baby. This also speaks about what? Rushing into a situation. We saw the Knight of Swords without having the foresight, not having done the intel. Right? You're running away from a Queen of Pentacles on her face. This is somebody who's what? Superficial to the core. Keeping up appearances, darling dear. She calls herself Hyacinth Bouquet. We know it's bucket. Cum bucket, shit bucket, and what a lying bucket. If they've got progeny, that progeny had to chew off the umbilical cord and hit the ground running. This is also somebody who's jealous. A heinous gossip. A heinous gossip, darling dear, with pernicious ways. It speaks about what? Somebody who is very, very bitter. This person creates a lot of stress in your situation, as well as what? Conflict in your home and your work. This is Two of Pentacles. It was a choice that you made, darling dear, but we already saw the Knight of Swords. You didn't what? Have the foresight to see what was going on before you entered the situation. Somebody's trying to leave a situation, possibly a work situation or a love situation. If this is a boss, this is what? A backtabber, darling dear, who abuses their authority to get what they want. And it was affecting your mental health. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles on her face, please. Loss of money in a situation, but it's for the betterment of yourself, darling dear. Cut your losses because you was dealing with the wrong partner. It could have been the wrong job. All of these Pentacles on its face, darling dear. Good golly and gosh. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Seven of Pentacles is represented by think case, Taurus energy, as well as Saturn energy. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. A wrong partner or a wrong position. Seeds were sown that are going nowhere. Seven of Pentacles on its face. This also speaks about what? A lack of reward in a situation and a waste of your time. Clarify the sentence. Listen, can we get one more card on its face? It seems like we can. Our right hand's itching me. Skrillers afoot for someone, darling dear. Right. The Star card on its face. This is the rinse and repeat, darling, of a cycle. A negative cycle. A situation that's not just going to wash off easily. This person got into your subconscious. Queen of Pentacles on her face also speaks about spell work, malicious words. Something that was used to try and tie you to a situation. Possibly a bit of the blackmail, darling dear. Because you didn't have all of the knowledge going into a situation. It also speaks about finding out things. It came out in the reverse and I picked it up in the upright. This also speaks about you found out something in a situation which is inspiring you to what? Get gone and get great. All of this and that. Shady Bogady. Oh, was it something to do with a phone? Did you find out something on a phone, darling dear? Or a message was sent? Divine wants you to be strong, darling dear. This is Major Arcana on Major Arcana. This is about not being tempted off your flip-flop, your common sense. Common sense must prevail if you want the death of a situation in order for the rebirth of you. Leo energy. This also speaks about what? You having spiritual strength, because of the Queen of Pentacles is not above making what? Spellcastation, malicious words. This is someone that will ruin your reputation. Base of the deck. Oh gosh. Because if you remain strong, this is 3 major arcana. This is divine stepping on your behalf to move towards your happiness, a more stable life, or even a stable relationship going on in the future. You have to be what? Mentally as well as spiritually strong. Don't allow yourself to be tempted off your flip-flop or tempted into anything from this bottomless pit, darling dear, the waste of your time and your pentacles. This is 8 of Pentacles. It was an unsuccessful run for you, darling dear. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles on its face, please. Loss of money in a situation, as well as what? Affecting your mental health. Yes, baby. You want to wash your face like David. This was a situation that was passive-aggressive, darling dear. And in the upright, this is intelligence to a situation. This person could have been cheating on you. Or, if it's a work situation, there was what? Somebody who pretended to be your friend was just getting information from you to bring back to the what? The boss, darling dear. To make you look as bad as possible. 5 of Swords. On its face, darling dears. On its face. Lean in, big cat. It also speaks about somebody trying to make amends. They're trying to see when you're going to be whether or not you're approachable, and if you're prepared to compromise in a situation. Compromise because they see you as their 10th cup. The same one that kept secrets from you, darling dear. Used you as a money pot. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You want balance, darling dear. And you want to move on, turn your back on a toxic situation. Is it a toxic trick? I don't know. But you want to move on. This is about being on a rough, long road. You didn't realize what you was going on into. Didn't have the foresight, but you're being protected by your archangel, your ancestors. I nearly said Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is represented by, covers the heart chakra, darling dear. Yes. And the heart chakra is Jupiter energy, and it represents Thursday. Somebody's going to be leaving a situation on a Thursday, darling dear. Yeah. And it's going to be the best choice you could have ever made. Turning your back on a temporary toxic situation. Good gosh. What about this? Look, there's 2 temperance cards. I left the main card in the deck. You chose the wrong partner. The divine, your ancestral team, is protecting you, darling dear. Allowing you to move away from a situation. Finding that balance. The path has been long, but darling dear, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. What did you learn? Because there's a lot of things going on in your mind. This also speaks about ruminating thoughts. Star card on its face. Please excuse the adverts. I leave them in sometime. Well, I leave it in all of the time, right? The star card on its face speaks about the lack of faith in the situation. Feeling extremely disappointed as well as despair. Either you or them, darling dear. Somebody doesn't want you to leave a situation, but it's toxic, darling dear, and it's going nowhere. It's going down Bobby Brown like a lead balloon. You want to heal and you want to rest, and you get no healing or rest in that situation, whether it's a love relationship, a family relationship, or work, darling dear. You want to move on from this empress. This is a fake empress. Somebody who purported who they're not. They're not whom they not really are. We heard something about mobile phones. You might have found something on their phone. Behind it is the 8 of Pentacles, which is yes, darling dear. Oh, what fell on the 4 of Swords? Yes. This is what? The Page of Wands on its face. A lying liar. Right. A bad news boy or bad news girl. This person is going to talk about you. They're going to bring every intimate detail of whatever business you had going on, right, to all and sundry. Blessing blocker for sure. But it was also what? A generational curse, darling dear. This person is cursed. They've got mental break. They come from a destabilized, dysfunctional family. If this is a working situation, the merchants of slander will be on the balls of their feet, right? Or have been. This is why you have to leave that situation. It's going nowhere. This is a glass ceiling, darling dear, where you will never get a promotion. Why? Somebody's always going to the boss with this and that about you. And it's all lies, darling dear. Possibly from the envy and the jealousy of what you're able to co-create. Abundance follows you once you're on your gangster. My big cat water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Clarify the star card on its face. Ruminating thoughts, darling dear. Disappointed in a situation. Star card on its face, please. Don't feel like you got the short end of the stick, right? Knife's edge, darling dear. 10 of Swords on its face, right? Wanting to move forward. This is about you, what? Offering yourself to a situation that was nothing but pain, lies, subterfuge, and bull swanky. Yes. Emperor. This has actually changed how you were as a person. Emperor on its face. You're coming off of as a bit of a narcissist. But it's because you have to remember, when you're dealing with narcissists, liars, back front neck tabbers, you start to embody their behavior. This is a situation that you... Listen. Queen of Cups on its face. This is somebody who's bitter. This is somebody who has spiritual gifts, darling dear, but uses it to bend people to their will. They're not a boss, darling dear. They're a bottom feeder. And they never truly loved you. What did they love about you? That you didn't know what was going on and you was prepared to repeat a negative cycle with them. Skeet. This is move on, darling dear. Spirit is at your back. Some of you want to move on to be closer to progeny, or you're taking your progeny and moving on from a situation, or you're just packing up all of your everything because you don't want it. This is also the displacement from a home. Somebody's leaving a home, darling dear. There was 2 adults, an adult female, an adult male, and a teenager in the situation. Listen, it was a wrong choice from the beginning, but you didn't have all of the information. Let me put one more card on the Sun card. Yeah. Spellcaster. This also speaks about sex magic, naked child, naked body, not necessarily naked child, but it could also speak about somebody who used a child in a situation. They pretended to be something that they wasn't, darling dear. This is about you dropping the ball, darling dear, no longer wanting nothing to do with the situation. 5 of Wands on its face, darling dears, on its face. Gosh, the intel. This is about you, what? Of trying to avoid conflict. You want to leave the situation with the least amount of conflict. But this person is a spellcaster, darling dear. If I was you, this would be the right time to develop an eating or drinking disorder. I wouldn't eat or drink in front of this person. Because they're going to put something in it, darling dear. The Page of Pentacles, helping hands to do wickedness. What's behind that? Because they see you as their wish fulfillment, right? King of Cups, right? Their emotions are involved. 8 of Wands. This also speaks about swift movement. You're going to leave that swift... it's the cards telling you to leave the situation swiftly. It's not good for your mental health. And somebody's going to be crying into their fist. But you must be the agent of karma. They was lying to you from the beginning, darling dear. And justice must prevail. This and that, darling dears. This and that. Let me get one more deck. Get some more intel. I'm going to use the FP555 Oracle Intel deck. If you want to purchase it, follow the link in the description box below. There's 2 decks and I mixed them together. Because who gonna check me, boo? Anyhow, final messages. You have to forgive the situation, darling dear. Cut your losses. Right? Because whomsoever trapped you with magic or spell work, the 5 and a 4 goes to a 9. This is the Hermit. When they ate you, you must 9 them, darling dear. And it's also the number of what? The Hierophant, the God card, as well as what? The Emperor, Aries energy, as well as Taurus energy, darling dear. This is about you bossing up, leaving them to reap what they sowed. It's also telling you what? I told you, whomsoever you're leaving behind, or in that situation, there was always a merchant of slander. They never had your back. The 4 and 8 goes to what? A 12. The Hangman caused delays. You're on a spiritual journey now, darling dears. Are you ready to take that leap of faith? Right? And take your what? Your Skrillers.coms with you. Because you've been dealing with those with the T-Rex arms. Yes, baby. Right? Continue to what? Boss up on a mature bitch. And it goes to 3 and a 5 goes to an 8. That's the strength card. Don't allow them to tempt you back into a situation that is simply beneath you. You have what? A spiritual journey to take. Boss up on a bitch or Mitch. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.